Okay, this is episode 2, so now I'm going to go ahead and start decorating. And the end of episode 2, I put one thing up and then forgot, oh, I'm doing episode 2. And I already have put up that. That's literally it. So now I'm just gonna do a little time lapse of me putting all the nibs that are in, where's the box? This box onto that wall. But here's how it's looking like. It's like so cute. But look what my cat is doing to the box. Martha. Martha. She loves it for some reason. I was just talking for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I wasn't even filming. So right here, this is like perfectly shapen. Like, why is it like that? I don't know. But it's like perfectly like that. And the other vines have fallen off. So I'm going to put the other vines back up. Put the little LPS thing there. And then put up the rest of the vines and the flower vines. I won't be able to film that, but I will show you what it looks like after. So I'm going to put the rest of the vines around the room and the flower little vines, and I'll see you when it's done. Hold up. Why am I a genius? So I basically like took little thumbtacks and put them at the bottom, 2 each, and it fits perfectly, and it's so cool. I have another one of those Valentine's things, so I'm going to put the other Valentine's one right here, and then when I get more nibs, since I'm not putting anything above it, I'm just going to put the nibs above it or on the bottom of it. So we still have space for more nibs, and I can display these guys really cutely how I've been wanting to, but I just never figured out a way to. Okay, here's how the walls are looking. So I added vines over to that corner, that little, like, can't really see, there we go, that little leaf vine there, and flower vine as well. And this one is so adorable. Okay, so here is what it's looking like so far. I am going to clean those at the very end, or I will clean them off camera and then you'll just see it clean in the tour. And I just want to do it yet. But I found this in my closet when I was cleaning out and taking out all of the LPS houses. I found this and I was like, wait, this is so fun to display, and it fits perfectly right here. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to display it, whether if it's poking holes in the back and displaying it, or using the same method I did on this one. I don't think that'll work because this is pretty thick. But I'll find a way to display it like that because that's so cool. And then we have the big little house. We have this little house. And I have some space. So I think I'm going to put my lamp probably in that corner. Probably. And then I'll put my rug in at the very end. And yeah, so I'm going to try to put this up. And we'll see what I do next. Okay, this is what it looks like. I forgot I was filming. But here it is. I moved this from there to there. And then I'm putting that house right there. I get like in the zone and then I just like completely forget anything, and I'm just like focused on this, so I completely forgot to film again. But I don't remember the last clip. I think I said I was moving that over there, and I put up my 6 clear shelves that have my dogs, and then I put a couple things on this table. Now these shelves right here, we need some smaller nails. We don't have the correct size nails for these two, so I'm going to have to wait tomorrow for these guys. So you will not be able to see these guys in this video, but you will see them in my room tour video. So right now I'm just setting up these little 3 shelves that have the like scenes in them. So I'm just like, and here's where I put all of these scenes and stuff. This is empty because there are 2 top 5s that are in there, so they're in my top 5 bin, so we'll get to those later. The rest in here is this little pencil topper. These guys I kind of just display randomly, so I'm going to probably just put him on top of this. And then I have the other dog one that I'm also probably going to put on top of the other one, or up there as well. So now I have my singular wave 1 LPS. I really need to get more. I don't even know for sure if this is a wave 1. Like, please let me know. I think it is. So I'm just going to put him right here. I put a lot of my, like, other little characters, like the ones that go in sets and stuff. I don't know what to explain. How do I explain it? But I do those. So, the rest are these capybaras, which are going to go right here in front of the Blacklight LPS display. We have some new members of the capybara gang, so yeah. Okay, so this is how it's looking like so far. I'm not going to put the LPS up until the room is done, because it's like 8 o'clock and I just need to get everything out of the kitchen before I go to bed. So that's something that I can do now. But I'm going to get a pop-up table after all, because I need a table to paint on. Completely forgot about painting. That's why I had 2 tables, one to paint and one to film. So I need a table to paint on. I'm probably gonna put that in that little corner over there and then move this, because I can just scoot this down and put it in that corner over there. But I'll figure something out. Okay, so I just put up these stickers that were on my door in the old studio into here, and I just decided to put them there because these little shelves are gonna go here and then here. And then I put this shelf up here because I'm gonna put the shelf here and the shelf here. And then I don't quite know yet. Yes. That I don't know where I'm putting that thing at. So I don't think I'm gonna put it up here because we'll shelves. So I think I'm gonna put it over here where my pop-out table will be and where I will do like paintings. This spilt and all my stuff spilt everywhere. So now I have to go and put everything. I'm just gonna put everything in a box and then organize it when I get to the LPS room because it's a mess. Okay, so this is all the stuff that spilt and fell and got unorganized from these two bins. There's probably more just randomly scattered with the rest of it. I'm, again, not gonna really organize it right now. I'm just trying to move stuff into here. Because I have probably about an hour that I have to get everything in here or get everything set up. Mostly get everything in here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave this stuff until I get the rest of the stuff in here I get to use. So we're just gonna sit down here and organize this for a second and chill. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be time lapse because this is a lot of stuff. I got everything organized so like here. I'm not really gonna go over too much with you like that. So that's kind of what that looks like. And then in here is all the bases or like broken LPS I need to fix. And then here is stuff I'm gonna be selling at the flea market. It's like this Shopkins furniture that I found. I'm getting a little tired, you can't tell. So I'm selling that at the flea market. So I'm using this little sandwich bag, I think is what they're called. Just that's gonna go right here. And then I have, these are extras from the shop. And this is stuff that would come with an LPS. And I'm just gonna put those in the box in here as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this bin and put a lot of the stuff up besides the top 5 because those are going somewhere else. So I'm gonna be putting up all of my G2 and G7 regular dogs right now. So yeah, I'll see, do a little time lapse. And I need to actually first pop the floor and separate these guys to their reeds. So this is accessories I need to build the video for. That's not what's going here. So they're all at the bottom. I got these. This paper accessory decorations. That goes. Okay, here they all are. So I'm gonna get to organizing and I'll put them up on my shelves and I'll show you what the shelves, those shelves, and that shelves look like when I'm done putting up all my dogs. But I put up all of the dogs and now I am working on putting up all my like plushies, and I have some Webkins and I have my briars down there. So these probably first 3 rows are gonna be for LPS plushies. I have a lot of LPS plushies. First 2 or 3, depending on how many I could fit. Like if 3 is too much or 3 is too little, I'm just gonna expand it. But I really want the first 3 rows to be LPS plushies, and then I'm probably gonna have like Webkins, briars, probably something like that. So I'm gonna try my best to do a little time lapse of me putting up all of these LPS plushies, and I have some boxes to prop them up a little bit, just like these guys. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out how they fit and all that stuff, and I think I like this fit of them. So yeah. Okay, these are all so cute, and it looks adorable on my desk. So adorable. So now on to this. Since it is in my room, I have some personal stuff in here, or stuff that's not just LPS. Like, MY LPS STUDIO is pretty much all LPS besides, like, some clothes and stuff. So it's kind of hard to, you know, have it just LPS, at least on, like, this half of my room. So, yeah, there's gonna be some stuff that's not LPS, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so here is the LPS shelves, and here's underneath the Webkin shelves. I have a lot of Webkins, so there's, like, behind there. And here is all the briars. They're stacked on top of each other, which I don't like, but it's okay. And more Webkins, and my inbox Webkins. So, don't mind this stuff. I'm putting that somewhere else, but that's what it looks like. So cute. I love all the fun colors, which is why I don't really like the briar shelf, but it's okay. We'll live. Okay, so I went ahead and put up some of my characters for my upcoming series sequel, and all I really need to do now is just put up a couple of things on the floor, and like up stuff up, and then I'm probably gonna go to my bed. Never mind. While I wait for him, I'm gonna put up these, this, and I'm gonna put it up. So I just got the desk, and I had to move the desk over here, and this pink house is underneath it here. Fit perfectly. And now I have to move this set over here, but I don't know if it'll fit. It's like just about to fit. So I think I'm gonna have to move the cart out and then put the cart back. Think that'll work? So I'm just gonna move this out, and I'll get everything in its set spots, and then I'm gonna hang up all of the top 5 shelves and the custom shelves. Don't mind the cat, but here's what it's looking like now. I got the table, and it's a 4-foot table, so it's not super big, but I only want it for painting or maybe like videos. Like, what I'm going to do is whenever it's time to film my series, I'm just gonna take everything off and have the sets up there for good. But so I had to move a couple of these guys. I'm actually gonna put them back down. I didn't really need to move them because I put this aside, so I'm gonna put those that I moved up back down. And I'm going to start putting these command strips on the walls to hook up the shelves. So I'll get back with you guys when all of the shelves are up and I fix those guys. Okay, here's how the studio is looking. So I put up those 2 shelves, that little shelf, those shelves. I finished that wall. I put up all my fan art, and I fixed the little turtle guys. I put up my LPS meme wall painting that my little sister made a while ago. And I put a lot of my stuff for my series sequel, like the like props and stuff. And then this is all the stuff I need to unbox, which I will unbox tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, very soon I'll unbox those. And these are all the LPS that are the ones that are my favorites, and going in my favorites. Okay, this is not up yet, and it will go right here. It's just not hanged up yet because I need my dad for that, and it's like really late, and we're all really tired, and I'm so hungry right now. But it's looking really good besides the floor and over there, and the kitchen's still a mess with all my stuff. There's not much stuff left. It's just a couple little random things. I'm trying to get everything out of there into here so that I can do this stuff tonight and not disturb everyone else. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get everything that's in there and put it in here, and when I'm done with that, I'll get back with you guys to decorate. Okay, so I've taken everything out from the kitchen, so now I can start working on stuff in here. I want to do something easy slash fun, so I got all the top 5s right here. That is a fake. So she's not going here. Take all the top 5 and put them on the shelf. I don't know where my freaking tripod went, so sadly I'm gonna have to do this off camera, but yeah, I'm putting every single one of these top 5s up in those 2 shelves and that shelf. So see you guys when that is done. Like, completely out of it. This is how it's looking like right now. It looks pretty good. The lights are off because I'm so tired. Like, I'm literally gonna lay down and go to bed as soon as I'm done with this. But a lot of the stuff is smaller stuff and little, like, some LPS, like a shelf. There's a shelf I have to put. There's quite a bit of things. I think only big thing that I have to do is the shelf. And then I have to figure out where I'm putting all of these houses. I'm probably going to keep the ones that I'm going to use. So the only other thing I'm going to do tonight, the only other thing I might, like, later on tonight, if I can't end up falling asleep, but I'm going to get my rug in here. I just hate rooms with hardwood floor without rugs. I hate it so much. So I'm definitely going to do that. It's looking a little crowded, but it's mainly because of that area, and that's all going to be unboxed. That area is looking a little crowded too, but I'm gonna have to deal with the little crowdedness over there for this whole room to look how I want it to look. I just am kind of annoyed because I don't know where I'm gonna put all my cars at. So That's gonna have to be something I figure out tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the third part of this series, aka the tour. I will do the rest of it tomorrow. So yeah, you'll see the tour soon of my entire room, including like my bed and everything like that. You'll see my whole room and all my stuff. So LPS related stuff and non-LPS related stuff. So stay tuned for that. And if you're watching this far, thank you so much for getting through it. And you will see the full tour in a couple of days. So yeah, see you guys in part 3. Bye.